But also more big news is that my small block is now home. So after I finish this car, then I can go ahead and work on the older one, which that'll be cool because it's been missing out big time. And where is it? Right there, yeah. I miss that car the most, and I can't wait to drive it. This one I've never drove really ever, except for when I brought it home, and that's it. It spun the tires, but I knew it wasn't fast enough, so here I am. That's how everything works, and that's how the Mustang is gonna work later on, but not right now. But that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and post this up tonight so you guys can get a good feel of what's going on. Alright, so as you can see, we got our big light up here. We've got our 25% pulley on. That's another thing I need actually, is I need to get a belt for this. Well, 2 new belts, because I had ordered the belts I was told to order. They don't fit. I got one rocker on just mocked up to see if the engine turns over freely, and it does. I gotta get these headers in. I guess I left the gasket on this one, but once this valley cover comes in, not the cover but the gasket, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this over again. I have the knock sensors unplugged, which I'm gonna keep them unplugged or keep them in there or something. I don't know, but if you don't know, unless you're stock, anything aftermarket like cams and stuff like that will trigger your knock sensors, and I don't know what it does. I know it'll throw a code at least, but it might put your engine in a limp mode or something like that. So I'm not going to use them or even bother, because I don't think they really make any for aftermarket. Let's see, down here, which you can't see, but that right there is the broken sensor. So that's another reason I took this off. Honestly, wasn't even going to bother taking it off until I realized that was something I had broke. But it's pretty much all down, or uphill, downhill, whichever one from here. I just got to put the rockers on, which is easy. That'll take me like 10 minutes. Do some other things. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. I actually got it. I'm waiting for a speaker to come in, because my passenger side speaker is bad somehow, but there is a warranty on it. And as you can see, I've got this all tore apart again, because I came in here the other day because I wanted to see if everything was still working, and that happened to be one of the things that wasn't working. So everything else works except for that one speaker, and that is what I'm waiting on right now, which I should actually email the guy after I make this video. I just want to give you guys some kind of update, because we're going to be running and driving this car very, very soon. Not going to really worry about the body work a whole lot. I don't really care as much as I used to. And it's going to be something that I do later on while I'm driving it. I mean, really doesn't bother me. I'm going to be painting panel by panel, probably in here underneath this. I mean, really what needs to be done is, well, I guess this looks really rough at night, but it might just need a bath. But there's a dent right here, which you can clearly see, and there's some scrapage and stuff like that. I just got to tweak it, and there was some fiberglass damage, so I started sanding at this, which I got to finish up. But other than that, there's really not a whole lot I have to do. I gotta get one new one of these stickers. This is who I use for the for all my machine work, engine work. I do most of my work, but I can't do the machine work, so I take everything to them. Hey guys, it's pretty late at night. I figured I'd give you guys an update of everything that's going on. Some issues, but everything's all fixed now. We're gonna be rolling together. I got both heads on. I'm waiting on some more parts. I need a valley cover gasket and oil pressure sensor, And I also have to go grab some new header bolts because I lost them. Like most of the bolts on this car, I ended up tagging and bagging, but I lost all of them cleaning the garage. Well, not all of them, but most of them. I had piston and valve clearance issues, which is now resolved. So pretty much all I have to do after this is I gotta put the intake on and plug everything back in, plug the coils. I'm gonna throw a trash radiator in, which is the old one, and I'm gonna end up flushing my radiator in my block before I put the new radiator in, because I got a lot of old graphite head gasket material in there, and even maybe some junk had flown in there. Like when I was cleaning the head gasket surface, I used steel wool, and so some of that was probably in there. But I'm also going to run cheap oil a couple times to make sure everything's all cleared out and clean, because I might even have some little bit of debris in the what's it called, in the cam area, you know, between the lifters and everything, because it's pretty hard to block some of that off and certain things. But I've blown it all out, I've oiled it, so it should be pretty good. I'm just gonna run some cheap oil in it and drain it anyways. But here, let me show you what's going on right now.